はい、どうも、OK です。では、続きを始めていきましょう。前回の続きで、探索の続きかな。そう、研究所カスカディアの探索の続きだけど、もう行くとこはないかな。あとは、そこにある、アンリライアブルに行くだけ。あれまだいるな、2匹。サクッと。スプラットか。皮も結構重いからな。アンリライアブル戻って武器を整理したい。あ、ここにもいる。なんか持ってる。スタンバトンウルトラって持ってたかな。スタンバトン。バトンウルトラは持ってなかった気がするな。扉じゃなかった。止まってるね。アンリライアブル。久しぶりだな。
What did Stellar Bay's engineer name your cannon machine?
I don't rightly know. That'd have been Guster, I think. I'd ask him, but he fell in the machine once, so could call it Guster's demise or the Guster Crusher. Oh, that's got a ring to it.
Forget I asked.
パールは真面目だな、やっぱり。連れてくの誰がいいかな。エリーは外科医で海賊っていうのがあるし。打ち方かっこいいしね、必殺技の。ヨカも規制発して、あーとか言って打つのがかっこいいし。でもパールがちょっと独特だからね。連れて歩きたい気はするんだよね。とりあえず戻ろうか。たまに船内に牛がいたりするんだよね。何牛だっけ？カール牛。荷物整理は配信外でやろうかな。これなんか、なんか酔っ払ってんのか。ここに牛がいたりするんだけど今日はいないね。とりあえずサイエンス武器とかも全部入れとこうか。しばらくは使わんだろうし。 こんな感じかな。この辺は全部打ち込んでおこう。これでだいぶ軽くなるんじゃない？この辺はやっぱり後で整理だな。トスボールブロッカー。若干名前違ったりするんだよね。一緒か。よし。まずは軽くなったし。そっか、二人にも変わったの持ってんな。ライトアサルトライフル。エリーの銃かっこいいよね。
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
前ってなんか話してたっ
Listen,
け？
Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
悲しくなるのか。
I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died.
どうして？
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results. He asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields, while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
性格与えたから迷いが生じたのか。
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did. How can I be of assistance? I request.
なんかまた別のクエになりそうだな。誰が作ったか。久しぶりにちょっと帰ろうか。ランドブレーカー。
arrived at the groundbreaker.
リリアってどこ？あ、ここから出ようか。あと一人か。じゃ、サムと、誰にしよう。エリーでも釣る。その都度変えていけばいいか。モナークはニョカがいる町だからニョカを連れて行って、一人は誰でもいいか。スリム&シャイン。あれじゃん。やばい。やばい歯磨き粉じゃん。クレオおばさんのやつでしょ。違うのか。スペーサーズチョイスって書いてたからまた別のやつだな。E は、サム全然使ってなかったからな。
Hey, Sam, tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
Fine, tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
なんて不毛な会話なんだ。ここか。もうリリアが誰だか全然覚えてないな。なんかここで頼まれたのは覚えてんだけどね。あれかな、グランドブレーカーから何かが届いてないから見に行ってくれ的なやつだっけ。通信が届いてないとかいうやつだっけ。ちょっとわかんない。あれ？あ、入った。
Job assessment. It's a mess.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
たちにとっては サブライトのリリアハーゲンか。
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. I hope you kept the Unreliable's engines warm, because I got another job lined up for my new favorite contractor. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all.
そう言われると、
Sounds like a major business expansion. It pays to get in on those early, you know.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
チャンスはその時につかまないと。
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
面白そうだな。
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
なるほど。信じるなと。サブライトの金庫の中にはボアストの缶が入っている。わかんないけど合法だよってことを言いたいんだ。開けていいかな？見られてる。ダメみたい。とりあえずモナークだよね、やっぱり。サイエンス兵器を運よく手に入れたけど。元傭兵部隊の形見が入った箱。これをやっていこうか。とりあえず、リリアに接触しようとしている者がいたら、排除すればいい。ことでいいかな、今のところは。さあ、ブライトはまだまともかな。どうだろう。
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
船内で騒動とこし、何か話し合ってる。エリーとニョカが。
Hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagining that makes me sick.
That's why we don't miss.
Captain, let's talk.
これを撃とうとしてんのか。外したら宇宙に放り出されるとか。怖いこと話してんの。
Watch your step on Monarch. It's not just the monsters and sulfur pits you gotta look out for. I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone who's plugged a few severed aortas.
なんで女言葉になってんだ。知っておいた方がいいわ。
Ginger chops and the pencil pusher. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't gonna change anything. Honestly, stay out of it. We've got our own problems to deal with.
なんか理由があるのか。
I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually ends up saving me one too. Anything else?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Next time we're in the Monarch Wilderness, I'd like to stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
そんなこと言われたら。遠慮しないで言っちゃいいのか。こんな軽い性格だっけ。
Hey, it ain't easy for me to spill my guts like a cut-up raft, alright? I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
面白そうじゃん。
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces.
うん。
I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
あれ、これも全焼地なのか。
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mannequin showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
やっぱりモナークはニョカを連れて行こう。神父にも一応、あ、掃除してる。
Battery levels are fully charged.
神父いないな。神父がいなくなってる。 かに行けるようになって、これか。に行けるようになったんだ。モナークの方。警告、危険。ポールブルックにも離着陸できるようになってたんだ。
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
あ、変なもん使っちゃった。アッシュ。あれアッシュ。ニョカの仲間かなこれ。一緒かな。なんだろう、コーデックスが光ってるんだけど。ここか。さあ、誰連れてこう。ニョカと、久しぶりに神父でも連れて行くか。あともう一人の仲間も気になるな。一回倒したらもう出ないよね。神父も、そこか、ヘイズの墓。これ外出れないんだっけ。
That thing crashed a long time ago. It ain't gonna fly again, so don't go getting funny ideas.
ショック系の武器持ってたっけ。誰かに装備させたか。じゃあ、行くぜ。やっちまいな。アルバツを散りばめだ。なんか持ってたな。 サイエンスでも伸ばそうか。攻撃、ハンドガン、148.5% 曲がんの。
Wraps. Let's clear this sulfur sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
OK。アプティドンコロッサス、強いぞ。18、レベル18。3体ぐらいか。タバコ。クールダウンマイナス50。クレオおばさんの吸入剤。じゃ持ってんな、これ。身体特性。なんか体力回復するやつがあったね。自然体力回復に、本体力プラス 25%。よし、行くか。意外に弱かった。巨大な生物だな。いい表情してる。あれどこだっけ墓。あ、これか、墓。ブックボックスが出てきた。キャロン。チャーロンか。チャーオン。
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. The Queen ain't just gonna come out on her own. She'll have dug tunnels into the mountain. I've got theories about how to lure her out, but Anders would know for sure. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. that was a long time ago. I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so. Well, shit, I'm working on it, alright? You think I like lying awake at night? You think I like stewing on the similarity between rap screams and my friend's death
なんで
throes?
怒ってんの？
I'll get there. Quips from you ain't gonna help me along the way, so stow it. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
じゃあ怒られちゃった。こっちはまた別の場所にあんのかな？とりあえずニョカクエストからやろうか。じゃあ今回はここまでにしておきます。ご視聴ありがとうございました。